चाओ चाओ दोस्तों, कैसे हो आप लोग। वेलकम टू अनदर एपिसोड ऑफ फुटबॉल स्टोरीज। आज के फुटबॉल स्टोरीज के एपिसोड में हम जाने वाले हैं फ्रांस में, क्योंकि इस साल एक स्लाइडिंग डोर्स वाला मोमेंट हुआ है लीग एंड लीग टू में। लीग दो जो भी फ्रेंच में बोलते हैं। लीग में वी हैव सीन मॉन्टपेलियर गेटिंग रेलीगेटेड। हाँ जी, this is the same Montpellier that had won the Ligue title in 2011-2012 and लीग 2 से पेरिस एफसी प्रमोट हुआ है लीग 1 में। सो इस वीडियो में हम बात करेंगे अबाउट these two moments that is going to change the history of French football. Before I start the video, I'm Ajay Menon. I'm a content creator. I create content around sport, specializing in Italian football, calcio, and of course my club Roma. So अगर आपको ऐसा content पसंद है and if you want to support my channel, do like the video, share it with your friends, and of course subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon so that you do not miss any update. So without any further ado, let's start. मुझे लेस्टर सिटी का जो कहानी है, I love it, and now that has become a benchmark. जब भी कोई अंडरडॉग कोई लीग टाइटल जीतता है या दे गो ऑन दिस फैंटास्टिक रन, इट्स कॉल्ड एज डूइंग अ लेस्टर सिटी, राइट? बट लेस्टर सिटी से पहले यू हैड दिस टीम Montpellier from the South France who probably did a fairy tale which is significantly greater than Leicester City. I'll get to that because yeah, Premier League and the money in the Premier League is something else. No doubt, I'm taking nothing away from Leicester, but Montpellier का जो title win था one was unprecedented. They literally have a small budget. They never had won the title before, the French league title before. They haven't ever done anything apart from that league title uske baad mein bhi. So truly, I would say it was a very एक ग्लिच था हमारे फुटबॉल मैट्रिक्स में, आप बोल सकते हो, if I had to put it in that way and use a comparison. Now this team now obviously had Olivier Giroud, who is probably the most famous face from that Montpellier team, but it also had stars like Jean Utaka, जो Premier League fans जो मेरे उम्र के उनको पता रहेगा from his Portsmouth days, but also Stambouli, Yanga Mbiwa, ये सारे players थे in Montpellier, and who can forget Belhanda, so yeah, football wonder kid tha Youness Belhanda. I think he ended up playing for Morocco, if I'm not mistaken. French Moroccan player hai basically wo. Youness Belhanda, mercurial talent. That season he really showed what he had got, and everyone predicted that he's going to have a stellar career, but unfortunately in 2025 that never took off. So this team of, I would say, misfits, because आप जीरू का भी आप स्टोरी देखो, not the most gifted youngster in the French league at that point of time, and the coach René Gira, also again very very underrated coach, not the most again जो spotlight लेता है ऐसा coach था नहीं, and their president as well, absolutely eccentric man, bunch of misfits playing in this weird orange kit, becoming the champions of France. Yeah, this is truly a remarkable story, and I am not doing enough justice to the story at this point of time because there is so much left to be said. I'll probably do another video with a French football expert wherein we can truly highlight what made Montpellier such an underdog, who fought all the odds to win the French title. But ये वीडियो का मकसद यही था कि we just wanted to compare the fortunes of two clubs. Montpellier तो है ही and Paris FC है दूसरे साइड में. Now this season officially Montpellier have been relegated to Ligue 2. French League में there are already concerns with a lot of finances. Teams like Bordeaux who have already been relegated to the bottom tier of French football. Lyon, Marseille, इनका finances थोड़ा trouble में है. Montpellier, a former champion once again, now going down one division. So is Ligue sustainable? Well, you have on one side the Qatari-owned Paris Saint-Germain, who are the dominant force in the land, and you have all these big names who are, in the doldrums potentially. So somewhere, someone needs to disrupt something, right? So here comes the disruptor. From League 2, we have Paris FC, who have now been officially promoted to Ligue 1. So Paris FC are owned by one of the richest men in the world. They obviously own the entire luxury, empire. Arnault family, jo hai, Louis Vuitton, all the brands, they come from that royalty, and they have paired up with, once again, the disruptors of every sport for that matter, Red Bull. So Red Bull and the Arnault family have, had bought over Paris FC thode time pehle. Paris FC themselves, I would say, were a very unique club before even PSG got all the plaudits and everything. Paris FC were in the map, but uske baad mein they became, perennially relegated in the lower divisions, never really rose up and never really got any kind of success. But here we are in 2025 with the Arnault family and Red Bull now acquiring Paris FC and bringing them up to the first division. So next year, ऐसा लग रहा है कि Paris FC will at least survive relegation. At least that should be their goal. Already charcha ho raha hai ki they are interested in the likes of Theo Hernandez and other big name players for their debut season in Liga. But I think we should hold our horses and see what happens, because this is Red Bull that we're talking about. And Red Bull, whenever they come into the picture, they always have a long-term sustainable plan. You look at RB Leipzig, you look at RB Salzburg, they have been producing a lot of talents, and obviously they have been selling those talents. मैं उनके अगर नाम डालूंगा तो ये वीडियो और भी चलेगा ये particular duration में. But my point is, what I wanted to highlight is that Red Bull हमेशा comes up with a sustainable plan. It's not like they will spend millions immediately. हाँ, they will buy a few marquee players, because that's what they want to do, actually, to come and disrupt. And what a derby is going to be. Look at the stadiums. It's right next to the PSG stadium. ये graphic मैंने attach किया है यहाँ पे, and we will have a Parisian derby in Ligue 1 after many years. So it's going to be a lot of fun for neutrals like me and football lovers like all of you who follow different leagues. So French League में next season थोड़ा तो कुछ exciting होने वाला है, and I feel that Paris FC could become that disruptive force in the years to come if the Arnault family and Red Bull play it right. Lyon तो है ही, Marseille तो है ही, बाकी teams है traditionally large French powerhouses, but Paris FC coming in and mixing it up will make French football all the more exciting. Sad note है यार, Montpellier, former champions, now relegated. Bordeaux, once again a glamour club, now in the bottom division of French football. So French football में सब कुछ सही नहीं है, but I just hope that the likes of Lyon, Marseille and all, they come out of the financial mess and compete against PSG. Even Monaco, for that matter. Monaco ने भी बीच में disrupt किया था. They also won a league title here and there. So we want more competition in the French league, and hopefully when Paris FC comes and tries to do something, thoda to disruption ho jaye in that particular league. That's it for this video, guys. It's a short and sweet video. As I said, I want to do justice to the Montpellier story. मैंने तो ऊपर से just highlight किया है, because as I said, I'm not a French football expert. I want a proper journalist or someone who's lived through that era, a fan, a voice maybe of Montpellier, and I'll pakka do the video in the future. But this subject I really wanted to capture, because हमारे चैनल में हम काफी फुटबॉल कवर करते हैं, and ये फ्रेंच फुटबॉल का शायद फर्स्ट वीडियो है. So yeah, I hope to do more content on French football soon. German football तो करते रहता हूँ, Spanish football as well, Serie A, English football तो चलते रहता है, Indian football भी होते रहते हैं. But nevertheless, this was a tribute to everyone who watches Ligue 1 and French football. That is it. My name is Ajay Menon. I'll see you in another video sometime soon. Like, share and subscribe, and thank you for all the love and support. Ciao, ciao.